Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Cousins. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed.
Fielded at the 20. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by one of the most productive QBs in the last decade. It's year 10 for the Fresno Stater now. Here's Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free.
So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota.
This is taken at the 15. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Cousins. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. The Vikings in a hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And even 20 yards for Cam Akers. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown. Lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half.
Carr now on first down. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Nice little juke. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets... Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Carr going to throw. And he fings it. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. The Vikings going to... to their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. They juked him. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. Go ahead and get... number 3 here.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. So, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. This is caught by Hilton. Touchdown, New Orleans. T.Y. Hilton, 48 yards.
And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. It took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a... because most of the time if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
A point after, good by Groupie.
And we are tied at 7. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And he returns this to the 22.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On second down, Cousins again.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
He's got it.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So time for Carr and the Saints.
Down 10-7. 1:17 remains. Now they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
He's got his target. It's Olave.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Here's Carr.
Buying time to his left.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Carr.
Eluding the pressure right.
Open man downfield is Horton.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead is now 14-10.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So now it's the Vikings' turn, trailing by 4. A little under 30 seconds remaining. Now they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Cousins' throw pulled in here by Powell. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with just under 20 seconds to go.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Cousins to throw. Forced out to his left.
That's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before,